Have you ever lost someone you love? It hurts so deeply, and sometimes the pain feels too heavy to carry. Even children, adults, and people just like you know what it feels to ask God, why? This is Leah. She's 9 years old, and tonight she has a question for God. A question that millions of people have asked over and over and over again.
Why, God, why didn't you heal my grandma? You could have, but you didn't. And now she's dead.
Her tears fell on a photo frame, a picture of her grandmother, the one who told her bedtime stories, who prayed with her, who made her laugh. Now she's gone.
Leah, it is okay to cry. I miss Grandma too. Do you know even Jesus Christ the Almighty cried? Even he knew what it felt like to weep.
Bethany, a little village known for its warmth, its laughter, and its welcome. Here, neighbors shared bread, children played freely, and the sound of joy often spilled into the streets. But today, joy was hushed. A shadow hung over one home, the home of Lazarus.
Brother, please hold on. Just hold on. We have sent word to Jesus. He loves you and he will come soon. We know he will.
Their hearts clung to a promise. Jesus loved them. They had seen his power. He opened blind eyes, unstopped deaf ears, made lame legs walk again. Surely, surely, he would not delay for his beloved friend. The servant races down a dusty road, shouting,
Master, Master, your friend Lazarus is sick, please. Come quickly, Lazarus is close to death.
Jesus answered smoothly,
This sickness will not end in death. It is for God's glory, so that the Son of God may be glorified through it.
Strange words to ears desperate for urgency. They did not even sound like comfort. For after the message came, Jesus did not rush. He did not rise in haste. He stayed where he was. One day passed, then another. 2 whole days. The sisters had believed with all their hearts, but their brother was gone. Their hope shattered like clay upon the ground. The silence that followed felt louder than any words. By the time Jesus arrived in Bethany, Lazarus had already been in the tomb 4 days. 4 long, aching days. 4 days of prayers that felt unanswered. 4 days of silence that cut like a knife. 4 days of heart whispering, why didn't he come? Martha saw Jesus and froze. Hope and pain wrestled inside her. She loved Jesus with all her heart, but the questions burned like fire.
Lord, if you had been here, my brother would not have died.
The Son of God looked at their grief, and his heart broke with theirs. Yes, Jesus wept. He was not distant. He was not untouched. He entered into their pain and felt every single tear. But what would Jesus do next? Could tears turn into a miracle? Jesus walked slowly towards the tomb with Mary, Martha, disciples, and mourners trailing close behind. Step by step, the Son of God walked through the place of death. The one who called himself the resurrection and the life now stood face to face with the grave of his friend. Reluctantly, the stone was taken away from the tomb. The tomb was now open and the air grew still. Every eye turned to Jesus. Jesus had prayed. Now he would command,
Lazarus, come out.
So death was swallowed by life. Despair was crushed by hope. The grave surrendered to the voice of the Son of God. What was lost was restored. What was broken was healed. And in that moment, every heart knew Jesus was truly the resurrection and the life. Yes, Jesus still weeps with us, but he also gives us hope. A hope stronger than death. A hope that whispers, this is not the end. Remember this. Jesus is not far away from our pain. He cries when we cry. He understands when our hearts break. And he promises that death is not the end, but he is the resurrection and the life. Dear Jesus, thank you for crying with us. Thank you for bringing hope when we feel lost. Please comfort every child watching who has lost someone they love. Remind them that you are near and that one day, because of you, we will see our loved ones again. In your name, amen.